Afternoon guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to our channel. So today we've been doing something slightly different. We are a genuine part retrofitter through and through, have been for 23 years, but today we fitted an aftermarket reversing camera, but factory style, to cater for this new SFD2 car. So SFD first started 2020, 2021, and it was then quickly got around. It was an encrypted way of locking down vehicles, but most of the people in the trade soon found that diagnostic software could work its way around it. Now SFD2 came out, so that was from all cars from March 2024 onwards. Now SFD2 is this new encrypted BCM, which is the body control module. Means that we can't talk to it, we can't code it, we can't change it, we can't ask it to do anything or tell it to do anything. Now we have got round that by using a German company to help us with the coding every time we have a car in here. One, it costs us money, and two, you, the user or the owner or the customer, then has the risk of, if something goes wrong, or if your car goes into the main dealer for a checkup, a service, a recall, a software update, chances are that they could wipe clean the coding that we've done on the car, meaning that your parking sensors or your cruise or your reversing camera or anything else that we fitted then won't work. You then have to come back to us and pay for the software. So what we've done on this particular vehicle is this customer said, look, I don't want to have the risk of worrying about that. I want to have a reversing camera that still comes up on my media screen, but I don't want to have to worry about the fact that then if I go into a main dealer, they're going to do something to bugger it all up. Now, the only drawbacks is that we only offer 1 year warranty with these interfaces instead of 2 years warranty with all genuine equipment. And even then, we don't get 2 years on the genuine equipment. We just fit so many of them that we know how reliable they are. Now, the aftermarket stuff is not unreliable. It's just that we only get 12 months warranty, so that then gets passed on to you. The camera, it's fitted into the bumper, so the back bumper has come off on this car, fitted up underneath the little lip, which we'll show you in a second. The interface has been fitted behind the glove box and then talks to the main MIB drive in the glove box and also interacts with the display. So realistically, if you didn't really know what a factory camera looked like, you wouldn't know any different. Join me at the back and we'll show you what the camera looks like. So those of you that have watched any of our videos, or those of you that have had a VW in the past, you'll know that the reversing camera always gets fitted in here. We take out this manual boot lid opener and we put in the new one with the motorized camera inside. And that basically means that when you put it into reverse, this opens, little camera pops out here. But the problem is with that is that's all genuine equipment. Now, we haven't seen any aftermarket suppliers yet doing the replacement emblem motorized badge for these. Might be to do with the badge or manufacturer, I'm not sure, but we'll continue looking in the meantime. However, as a second best, and pretty good anyway, you've got a neat little wedge camera. Now, this is the standard wedge camera that we fit to other makes and models, BMW, Mercedes, Jaguar, Volvo, and other such cars. It's satin black and it's very much in keeping with the car, and looks nice and discreet, which is the most important thing. So Richard's fitted the camera, routed the cables all the way through to the front where the interface has been located, and then we talk data to the vehicle itself to be able to select reverse gear on the automatic gearbox and then provide moving guidelines up on the screen. Now, the moving guidelines are not in any way calibrated. This is an aftermarket kit. They are just to show you whether your wheels are straight, because if your wheels are one turn to the right or the left, then the indicating on the lines will then show you on the screen. So the next bit is to show you, jump inside and show you this working. Now, the whole point of fitting this camera and this interface was so that this customer who's got an SFD2 car, it's going to flash up now, SFD2 means that they don't need to worry about it now or in 6 months time or in a year's time or in 5 years time. It just means that this interface is going to work irrespective and regardless of what the car does and where it goes, if I can speak. Now, let's have a quick look on the display. Right, so we're now sat inside the car. This is the typical media system that you would see in a lot of these VW cars now. You've got the nav, lovely tablet style touchscreen. Just going to put the ignition on like so, and this works exactly the same principle as the factory camera in terms that when you put the vehicle into reverse, normally the emblem camera would open, flick out, and then you'd get the image. The difference being on this car is then you've got the reversing camera that pops up here. Now, if I just take it back out of park and put it back into reverse, when we first did it, you saw that there was a slight camera roll, and that's because of the fact that this is an aftermarket kit that diverts the video from here through to the interface. So let's just pop it into reverse again. And because it's warmed up now, it's then going to work seamlessly every single time, which it will do, but in terms of switchover, so I'm going to just turn the ignition off like so and start the engine. Okay, engine's just started and I'm going to put it into reverse. Okay, so you've got that initial switch over. That's because it's like on your TV, changing the source or the input. And all we've done here is we've given priority to the reversing camera by putting the vehicle into reverse. We've still got the overlay for the factory parking sensors, which is really, really handy. And we've then got the moving guidelines. So I'm going to turn the steering wheel, and I've just turned the steering wheel now full lock and let it go back to its dead center position. So even if you got into the car and you saw that the steering wheel was straight, when you put the car into reverse, you would see that the guidelines aren't, so therefore you would know that your trajectory is not going to end up where you'd want it to. So I've now moved the steering wheel to the straight position. So this is a 2025 VW Polo with this new SFD2 encrypted security or encrypted BCM. So we have decided to go down the road of an aftermarket interface and an aftermarket camera. It just means now this customer's going to get peace of mind knowing that when they use the reverse gear, it's then going to give them this beautiful image with the parking sensors and the moving guidelines, no different to the genuine VW one in terms of its operation. So if you're interested in this, or you've been put off by the SFD software and everything else, please do get in touch with us and we can then guide you as to what the best product is for your car and then quote accordingly. Website links in the bio, and many thank you for watching as usual.